So many of you guys have been loving the Thrift Store Challenge series where we go to high-end stores and then we go to the thrift store to see what we can come up with for a whole lot less. But Dollar Tree also has some hidden gems that I wanted to share with you. So we are gonna go through my top 20 Dollar Tree high-end dupes that you can find to give your home that high-end look on a budget. Let's jump into it. First up on this list are the hurricane vases you can find at Dollar Tree. For the longest time, they had been sold out, but recently at my local store, they started carrying the 9-inch hurricane vases again. But rather than use it as a vase, I decided I wanted to create a base for this $2 thrifted lampshade inspired by this lamp I had seen at Crate & Barrel for $249. But we needed to solve the very obvious problem of getting it to actually function as a table lamp. So I decided instead of using the puck lights from the Dollar Tree, which are fine, they are a little bit more affordable than the ones you can purchase on Amazon. The ones on Amazon though, you can use a remote to turn them on and off, which is just a little bit better because I wanted a light shining from the bottom and the top, so that way it really illuminated this little corner in my kitchen. So for under $10, I think I have a really similar look on a budget. Another glass item you should be keeping your eyes out for at Dollar Tree will be these fluted tea light candle holders. They are almost an exact dupe for the ones you can find at CB2, but these are just $1.25. But fun fact I learned is actually if you turn these upside down, you can use them to display some taper candles instead, which I really love that function and the versatility of this specific piece, and I think this looks great styled in my office. While I've been shopping around at all of these high-end stores, Anthropologie really caught my eye in all of their brass items, but specifically they had all of these like pedestal details. So when I was at the Dollar Tree, I actually came across these, which I thought were beautiful for displaying some pillar candles. So this decor item from Dollar Tree comes in 3 different sizes. So with the biggest of the 3 sizes, I thought it would be beautiful to put some fresh florals in here, but sadly it is not sealed at the bottom. So I opted for these faux florals I recently thrifted that I've shared with you guys already. And I still think that this looks really beautiful styled in my kitchen. But the intended function of these is to use them for pillar candles. So I took the 2 smaller sizes and I also grabbed these candles from Dollar Tree. So I think that this makes a really beautiful display for just about $5. Another thing that's kind of new to me, something I've never really used a lot in my space specifically, is bowl filler. And when I was at Pottery Barn, Crate & Barrel, I noticed the amount of bowl filler they use on coffee table styling, dresser styling, you name it. And I've already shared with you guys a glimpse of this when we were in the holiday season. I took some Epsom salt and these florals from the Dollar Tree and I tried to create something similar to what I had seen at Crate & Barrel. However, for the rest of the year, and especially spring and summer months, I think that these stones are a great dupe for the ones you can find at Crate & Barrel. So I ended up taking a couple bags of these, taking a little bit of inspiration now from Pottery Barn, and adding a pillar candle, and this whole styling cost me just about $5. Another somewhat newer decor piece I had come across at my local Dollar Tree were these candle holders, which I think are great as they are, especially if you're on a budget. They do feel a little cheap, but I think if you're on a budget, they are a nice, just kind of visual. But I wanted to make something that I had seen on Anthropologie's website, which was basically just a hoop ring with a taper candle in the middle. So I just decided to remove the top cap piece there, attach it with some super glue gel, and I think you can have a really similar look that is so much more budget friendly. And then now for the bases, you can also find these little tabletop decor pieces at Dollar Tree. Attach those with some super glue gel after cutting them down to the appropriate size. If your space is lacking some sculptural qualities, this is a nice affordable option that you can make on a budget. When it comes to styling, decorative books are essential for bookcases, for coffee tables, etc. So when I was at Anthropologie, I don't think I saw a book at that store that was under $40. So I think if you can, especially if it's just decorative, check out your local Dollar Tree. Not all Dollar Trees are created equal. For example, I found this one. I wasn't crazy about the cover, but the inside actually had some really beautiful imagery. So originally this book cost $25. So now let's talk about styling these decorative books quickly. I like to style them vertically or horizontally if I like the spine of the book. And if the book, especially from Dollar Tree, if they're short, stack them on bigger books so it gives them more height. If you like the cover, make them front facing, or for this book specifically, because I said I like the imagery inside, just place it open on a credenza or dresser. Another somewhat newer item I've seen at the Dollar Tree were these metal wall organizers, which I think for the price point is actually very fair. These actually feel very sturdy and much better quality than things I've seen at Dollar Tree in the past. And I love this sort of copper color. I think these could be multifunctional. You could use these in your kitchen for some meal planning or in your bathroom for some makeup organization. The sky is the limit with this product, and I think there are many possibilities available. In the past, when Dollar Tree does home decor, it always seems like it's in that farmhouse or traditional style, but I've been seeing a lot more modern pieces recently. Like for example, these ring tapered candle holders, I think look like something that could be sold at CB2, but for a much more affordable price point. Another piece I think you should definitely be keeping your eyes out for at Dollar Tree are their candle snuffers. And I think when you look through so much high-end home decor inspiration, you start to see the same things over and over again. And almost every high-end home decor store has a version of a candle snuffer. So why pay $32 when you can spend $1.25? Another tried and true favorite of mine are these vintage inspired glass bowls from the Dollar Tree. Zara Home, Anthropologie, they all have a kind of vintage flair in their design aesthetic. A comparable bowl from Zara Home will cost you just about $10, and you could literally buy a set of 6 of these bowls from Dollar Tree for less than that. Rather than using a frame, I've noticed that in a lot of high-end home decor, they display artwork on an easel, which I think is beautiful, and you can actually find these at the Dollar Tree. I decided to paint mine black, but instead of displaying art, I thought it would make a really pretty cookbook stand, but only for $1.25. When I think about how Dollar Tree has done patterns in the past, it's usually again with that farmhousey buffalo check print, which again is not my jam. I prefer just a little bit more minimal, simple designs, and I found these grid baskets, and I was really actually impressed with the quality of the basket itself. One thing I don't love are these little faux leather handles. My plan is to just remove them and add my own from like a thrifted purse that is just a little bit better quality, but I think overall a good product for the price point. A decor piece that I think is oftentimes overlooked at Dollar Tree are the small scale wall art pieces, because I think in our minds they're just so small, they're never gonna look high end, right? So my first tip is you gotta dig, and you gotta figure out what your style is. Do you like abstract, landscape, sketch art? Figure out exactly what that looks like, and then that will give you a lot more success with every art piece that you buy. So I found both of these prints and they gave me such Anthropologie vibes, but rather than buy those like cheapy plasticky frames from the Dollar Tree, I would opt to just spend a little bit more money at the thrift store, do a little bit of digging. Even if you don't like the artwork that's inside of that, that's okay. We have our Dollar Tree inspired artwork that we're just going to reframe and give it a whole new fresh look. A piece of decor I don't think I will ever buy from a high-end store again are glass vases, because you can find really beautiful glass vases at Dollar Tree or the thrift store for a much more affordable price point. So I opt for the ones that are a bit bigger because I think you're just getting a little bit more for your money in that way. If you're ever having a problem getting that sticker off, just soak it with some warm water and then take a baby wipe and it comes right off. And the money that you save from buying a Dollar Tree vase, you should go buy yourself some fresh flowers, and I think this instantly gives a much more high-end look, but so much more budget friendly. We've kind of already touched on this a little bit, but candles, there's so many amazing candles you can find at Dollar Tree. They've now expanded their color palette, I've noticed recently, and also I think the scent has improved tremendously over the years. I love a classic white tapered candle. I think that's just timeless and will never go out of style, and it's always gonna be more affordable at Dollar Tree. Moving into the kitchen and dishware, I love the stemless wine glasses that Dollar Tree carries. I think these are a great dupe for the Crate and Barrel ones that cost almost 5 times the price. These are the only style of wine glasses I haven't broken, so that's a major success, and it's also so much more affordable. Another great piece that you should keep your eyes out for at Dollar Tree are their canisters. Now, Crate and Barrel had a lot of really beautiful options, but Dollar Tree carries these, and these are the only ones I would really recommend. And if the top is just like a little bit too simple for you, I did just a quick little DIY hack, and I added a knob to the top. Obviously, you still have to unscrew the top, but I think these look like they cost way more than $2.50 as a pair. from a textile perspective, for the year-round decor, the only thing I think is worth the price point are these flour sack towels. Now, I think that these almost give like a linen-y quality. They remind me of the feeling that you get from the Magnolia Home ones, but they are so much more budget-friendly. Dollar Tree carries a couple variations of a spoon rest, but this stainless steel spoon rest is almost an identical dupe to the Crate and Barrel one for $12.95. I think this is a great accessory, and it's also very practical and functional, but on a budget. And last but certainly not least are the cement decor pieces you can find. I personally like the circle shape one. I got rid of that wire piece because it just felt a little cheap. These work great as a coaster or a small little catch-all for jewelry, and it adds a nice material to your space on a budget. And that wraps it up, my top 20 Dollar Tree high-end dupes. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and it provided you with a little bit of inspiration the next time you go to your local Dollar Tree, things that you might want to look out for to give your home that high-end look on a budget. I hope everyone has an amazing week, and I will see you guys next Sunday for some spring Anthropologie thrifted dupes. Bye for now.